Does the choice of eating breakfast affect the concentration level of a student? This is a question that we have pondered on for our research. Good day,
I am Jesse Mancao.
I am Dasha Castilla.
and I am Ralph Velasquez. And we are here to show you all the information we have gathered about this.
Our research topic is called the perceived effect on skipping breakfast on concentration levels during class hours for Philippine Science High School Central Luzon Campus PSHS-CLC students.
For this topic, we first thought about what to ask. So for this, the questions we asked were, do you eat breakfast or not? An additional question to this was what time period if they did eat breakfast. After this section, we asked on a scale of 1 to 5 how their concentration levels were in the first 3 hours of their school. For the final question, we asked if breakfast does help in their focus in class.
For the population, we utilized our school students from grade 7 to grade 12, which in total had 704 people. To find out what sample size we needed from them, we used a 90% confidence level and a 10% margin of error. Using all these values, we ended up with 63. To divide 63 into all of the 6 grades, we used this formula, which is population of batch X over total population multiplied to 63. With this, we needed 11 responses each from grades 7, 9, and 10, and we needed 10 responses each from grades 8, 11, and 12. Collecting the responses using a Google form we sent to them, here's the data we have gathered.
Do they eat breakfast? And if yes, how often? The bar chart illustrates the frequency of breakfast consumption among students. The largest group, comprising about 34.9% of students, report eating breakfast daily. Around 30.2% of students indicated that they never eat breakfast, while smaller portions consume breakfast 3 to 4 times a week, 20.6%, or 1 to 2 times a week for 14.3%. This data suggests that while a significant portion of students maintain a consistent breakfast routine, a notable number skip breakfast entirely or eat it irregularly, reflecting variability in habits. This is if, yes, what time period do you usually eat breakfast? The data reveals that the majority of students eat between 5 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock a.m., followed by 6 o'clock a.m. to 7 o'clock a.m. After 7 o'clock a.m., the number of students eating decreases significantly, with minimal activity observed between 7:30 a.m. and 9:40 a.m. This suggests that early morning hours are the most common eating time for students.
If yes, how would you rate your focus on a scale of 1 to 5 during the first few hours of the day, 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., when you have eaten breakfast? In regards to the students who eat breakfast, let's call their focus levels focus level A. Students who eat breakfast have a predominant range focus level of 4, which has a relative frequency of 59.09% or 26 responses, followed by 3 having 11 responses, 5 having 5 responses, and the lowest being 2 with only 2 responses. With the responses from the survey, we can assume that eating breakfast helps in aiding in the in-class concentration from hours 7:30 to 10 a.m. The correlation between breakfast consumption and higher focus levels highlights the importance of promoting healthy breakfast habits in schools. If no, how would you rate your focus on a scale of 1 to 5 during the first few hours of the day, 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., when you haven't eaten breakfast? For the students who answered never, we will refer to their focus levels as focus level B. We can see in their responses that 4 is still the level with the highest numbers, with 13 students selecting it, while 3 has 4 responses, but responses for focus level 2 and 5 are the same with there only being one who chose those levels. There is hardly any students who picked focus level 5, which indicates that not having breakfast can have some effect on focus levels in class.
So, does eating breakfast help you concentrate in class? The chart shows that 40.6% of participants chose a neutral response to whether breakfast helps concentration in class. A combined 49.2% indicated a positive perception, while only 10.1% disagreed. This suggests that most participants either believe breakfast aids concentration or are neutral about its impact, with very few expressing disagreement.
So what can we get from this data? For some people, breakfast really does help with their concentration, as food is something that provides you with the right energy throughout the day. But for some people, this is not true, as seen in the bar graph in the past slide. Some people who have not eaten breakfast still have good concentration, while those who have eaten breakfast may still have bad concentration. Thank you for listening. Once again, this was Group 5 of 9 Sama. Bye!